Hello guys, I Arabinda Mohapatra. So today we are going to discuss on the topic of dynamic title in Power BI. So how we will change the title dynamically in Power BI. So so the topic is how do you change the dynamic title based on the slicer selection in the Power BI. So basically we will go through one of the example. So where I will try to explain how we will achieve this one. So it should looks like suppose there is I have taken consideration of sample superstore data. So I'll paste the link of of this data set in the description of this video. So here there is this is the slicer, and here the category is there, and some of cell is there. This is generalized data set that is available in the internet. So when I will click on this 2022 year, so the title should change cell year 2022. When I will change it to the 2021, so slicer should change 2021. So now to demonstrate this example, I have opened the Power BI. So let me try to connect with the sample data, that is the employee data. Sorry, that is the sales data. And let's join this one. So it will be connecting, and now it will ask what are the Excel sheets are there, what are the sheets are there inside that one. It will ask, and also it will load the hidden files. So I just want to load this cell data sales data. So let me load it here, and now what I will do is, so first of all I will now it's loading the data to the model, and it all the rows has been loaded successfully. So now you can able to see all the measures and columns are listed out here. So now we will create one year column on the top of the date column. So let's create a column so that we can easily deal with this year edge slicer here. So year. So now what I will do is we'll extract the year from the order date. So now so here it will be asking it this cells order date. This is the lowest granularity of the data. So if you want to get the date, year, month, quarter number, year, day, you will get. But here I want to get that year by the help of this year function. So I'll just close the parenthesis, and I will click on yes. Then I'll just rename it as a single select. So now what I'll do is I'll select one table here, and I will mention this year and the cells. So now what is doing, it's creating sum of cell. So I don't need the year to be summed off, so I'll mention don't aggregate. So let me just zoom in a little bit so that you will be able to see. So I'll just resize this size so that things will be a little bit of clear. You can do it this formatting as per your requirement. I'll just column header and all I'll just mention so that it will be looks better. And okay, fine. So now the thing is that it's generated, this table has been built. Now what I will do is, so I'll just go to the title. I'll just on the title. So here whatever the title is there, it will mention cells of year something. So even if, let me add a slicer here so that so I'll just make this slicer to the vertical one, to the tile. Whatever the things you need, you can do it in your own way. And okay, fine. So now if I will click on this 2022, so the cells has been filtered out, this table has been filtered out with the year of 2022. But I need the cells of the year, it should be reflect here. In the title, it should reflect that that particular year has been changed. So what I will do is now is, so to get it, so cell of the year hyphen 2022 I need. So whenever I will click 2021, cell of the year hyphen 2021. So whatever the selection I'll be make in the selection pane of this slicer, the same value it should reflect here in the title section. So to get it, what I will do is I will write a DAX here. I will create a measure here. So I'll just give as a dynamic title, dynamic single select. So what I will do is I'll just add this sale of the year ampersand. So what I will do is I will use the selected value. So basically selected value is a function which will help us to return the value when the context for the column. So currently we are using the selected value. So selected value basically it will return the value currently visible in the filter context of a column if there is only one value is getting filtered. So that means it will filter whatever the we have filter out in the selection in the slicer, and that should be only a single value. So what is that? That means, so here it is single value. So now if you don't want to show that particular thing, then what you want to show? If this condition is false, then what is the alternative result? So if alternative result in the sense multi value selected, I will try to explain it when I will put it in the dynamic selection pane. So now what is happening is cell of the year, that is it has been it's a string, and I am joining the string with the help of this concatenation, and selected value is a function, so which will help us to get the single distant value from the filter context of a from the column of this filter context. So this is the column, this year column, and we have filtered out only 2021. That particular value is, it's a single select, so it should come here. If we will select multiple values here, then it should be reflect multi value selected. So let's I will try to explain you during the configuration of this part. Once I will configure, it will be more clear. So now we have written this particular DAX. Now what we have to do is we have to click on this table here, then we have to go to the general, and under title we have to click on this conditional formatting of the text, and here we have there are field value is there. So here we will mention this dynamic single select. So just okay. So now if you will see, now we have selected 2020. So cell of the year is, so let me just give a hyphen here so that it will be more. Yeah. So now if you will see it here, sale of the year 2020. So when I will select 2021, it's reflecting a 2021. So when I will select multiple things, that if I will try to do the selection of multi select, so I will configure this one as a multi select. So go to the slicer, click on the slicer, and go to this slicer setting, and here you should allow multi select. it's already allow the multi select, so it's already select allow the multi select. So if you will click here multiple things by see the we have selected now multi select 2020 so at that point of time it's showing multi value selected. If I will select only one, then it's showing to 2020. So the selected value will work if you have only selected only one value in the column context. So this is the procedure to configure this single select functionality. So here I want to show the multi select functionality also. Here suppose I will select both the 2020 and 2021, it should show, it should reflect 2020 and 2021. And to get this one, what I will do is I will just try to explain it here. Dynamic multi select, just rename this page multi select, and here what I will do is I'll just create another measure, and what I'll mention is dynamic multi select. Okay, so how we will get this one. So basically what we have to use it here is we have to use one functionality of this values and concatenate x. So I will write a tax function here. So what I will do is I'll just I'll just define one variable var. Var is a keyword, and whatever the I have defined the variable name is a var, and control shift so that it will come down. And then what I will do is I'll just mention equal to here, and so I'm just assigning this variable to this particular measure also, so that I can use in the formatting section of the title. So here what I will enter, so what I will do is I will just use the concatenate ex. So the functionality of concatenate ex is basically it will concate the multiple string. It will act as a row by row. It will concatenate all the strings in the row wise and put it into the one single string result, and it will be specified by the delimiter. So before that, so I will use the value. So what will be the value? It will basically, the output of this value is distinct values from that particular column. So now what I will do is here, so I'll use this year one, selected year, and I will just close it. And next is what is the it's showing the expression. So expression will be so the expression will be what is the expression here? So I want to fetch the expression is sales data of the year. And what is the delimiter here? Delimiter I just want to mention and. Now I will just close it right away, and I will mention the return. What it should return? It should return basically selected year it should return the selected year, and I'll just mention ampersand. So to get this get values, so whatever the values are stored, whatever the values are stored in this get values variable, it will fetch it here, and then ampersand so that this ampersand will ampersand the other strings here. So basically this selected here, and we will get this values, and it will be ampersand with this one, and with this bracket. So now what I will do is I will just close it. Now the text has been done. So now what I will do is basically I'll just copy paste from here these two things. I'll just change the configuration of this one here. So now what I will do is, first of all, I will make this slicer as a multi-select. Okay, and then I will click on this one, and I will go to the general, and I will go to title, and I will go to here, and I will just as I have copied the other graph from single select to multi select. That's the reason whatever the previously that has been aligned this dynamic single select, that's it's showing the same thing. So if I will search the dynamic multi select, so now if you will see it here, so suppose I will click on show all. So what is happening here? 2020 and 2021 and 2023 and 2022 and 2023. So now if I will do multi select also on this on this slicer, the same year it should reflect here. So I'll just open this dynamic multi-select to explain one more time. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just assigning one variable here, and I'm this concatenate x will join all the text row by row, and it will be concatenate all this text into the single string, and single string, and specified by whatever the delimiter you will specify, it will act. So here I have specified underscore, so if I want to specify comma also it will work. And then these values I am fetching the distinct values from this particular column and concatenate and the cells your data. This is the expression and this is the delimiter. So if I will close it now, so what will happen is instead of the ampersand, it will selected year 2020, 2023. So if we will want to mention some other delimiter also, it will work because it has been it will be act as a string. So 2020 and 2023. So this is the way to generate the multi-select. So dynamically we can change the title, and last is we'll see how to combine these two title from the different dimension. Basically, two title from the different dimension. So combine values or something. So here basically I want to achieve this. I want to combine that. Basically, I want to combine these two dynamic title into the one. So what I will do is I will just make a change because here also we have selected year and here also we have selected year. So what I will do is I will just create another one for the, instead of year I will take the category here. So multi-select category, subcategory I will take here. So here we want to achieve to combine both the dynamic title into the single title. So here instead of year, what I will take is, we will take the subcategory, and subcategory, yeah, selected subcategory, okay. So now what I will do is, I'll just right away I'll just make a table here with the help of subcategory and year and cell. Yeah, so it's taking some of the cell as a, I don't want to do that one. So here, so I'll just sort it by year. So here if you will see, it will reflect the subcategory and the cell, and I'll just make it to here, yeah. So 2023 subcategory, 2022 subcategory, 2021 subcategory, and their cells. So here what I will do is, I will take another filter here. Here I will take another filter as a subcategory, and yeah, and also I will take year here, another filter. So I'll just change this filter to vertical and tile, yeah, tile. I'll just make it to multi-select, and I'll just make little bit of adjustment. So what I will do is, it seems like size is very less, so go to the canvas setting and custom, and make it to 1000 and make it to 2000. Seems good. I'll just keep it there. So that what I will do is, I'll just make it little bit of, you can do it to align all these things in one place, so that we can able to see the changes. So whenever we will select the subcategory, and that particular subcategory name, it should reflect here along with the year. So that's the main motto. Later on you can change the alignment as per your requirement. So what I'll do is, right away I will write one another measure, so which will combine these two dynamic title. So basically what I will do is, we'll use the dynamic title as equal to dynamic title. I will just make a small name, so that we can able to understand what is the significance of this measure. So dynamic title is basically dynamic title combine. So what I will do is, we'll use the combine values. So basically this will act as a similarly act as a concatenation, but so that the real time use cases of this combined one is, it will allow to multi-column relationship in the direct query mode. So what I will do is, so first of all we will use one delimiter, whatever the delimiter we want to, we will give, and the expression. So what I will do is, I will just try to write cell of year in hyphen ampersand, so that it will concatenate this particular string with the expression 1. The expression 1 is our dynamic multi-select, that is year, it will reflect the year, comma, expression, second expression is, what I will do is, for the subcategory ampersand dynamic multi-select category, so I'll just close it, and this is ready. So here basically very simple is, we are trying to combine the two dynamic title with the help of this combined value. As the here we are using combined value instead of concatenation, because the concatenate will help us to combine in between the one context of relationship. Suppose you have different context of a relationship at that point of time, we are using the combined value in the real time. We are using the combined value to concatenate multiple dimensions. And here, so basically, so now what I will do is, I'll just click on this table where the year and subcategory and some of the cells are there. So I'll just go to the general. I'll just go to format and general, and I'll just on the title, and I'll just click on this formatting one. So I'll in the drop down, it will be reflect as a field value. So it's a field value only. So I'll just mention the dynamic title combine, which is the combination of year and subcategory. So I'll just click it, and so what I'll do is I'll just make some of the changes here. I'll make the slicer to tile, selection to show all, and I'll just make a little bit of down here, and I'll just close all these things. Yeah, sound good. I'll just keep it here, something like that. Okay, so let me select it. So if I will select chair, it's coming subcategory as a chair. If I will select 2022 cell, year in the selected year of 2022 for the category. So to get a better understanding or better readable format, so go to the dynamic multi-select category, which one we have created for this one only, combine values web page only. So there we have mentioned that in the return, it will get the value from this variable, and along with this, before that, some string will be added, subcategory names. So what I will do is just make it as a blank one, or whatever the string you want to put it here, you can put it. So just click on OK. So if you will see it now here, so now if you, for the cell of the year, selected year is 2021 and 22, as we have I'll just make a little bit of large here so that we can able to see. Yeah, I'll just, yeah, so 2021 and 22 we have selected from here, from the year. From the subcategory we have selected this art and chair, and we have selected art and chair. So now art and chair is coming in the subcategory, and from the year 2021 and 22 is coming. So as well as the title has been changed like based on the two dimensions. One is subcategory, another one is year, and both the things it's reflecting in the dynamic title. If you want to do the changes and all, you can whatever the modification on the formatting, you can do it. So thank you for watching my video. Please do like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get the new video. Live your life, live your dream. Thank you.